Clervo receiving a session, coaching session from Charlie Lee earlier, which is good to see. Now they're
Will
watching
Salter
some
of
quality
England to
squash.
serve, Mohamed Elshorbagy of England to receive. Best of 5 games. Lovell.
It's a really good opportunity here, isn't it, Steve, for somebody like Salter to just see where he is, I guess. I mean, he said he's at 189, but he's probably, it seems like he's playing a little bit higher than that in terms of actual playing standard. Don't know what you think.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, like I said, he's a real difficult player to break down. For anyone, for that matter, you have to beat him with something else other than just attrition. You can't just grind him down. So this is just, like you say, a fantastic opportunity for him just to post his effort against someone of this caliber, especially on a great stage like this.
Do you think he can get anywhere in this match? Maybe sneak a game?
It'll be a tall order, especially with someone like Mohamed, who, like I said, doesn't want to give anything away cheap. But that being said, you know, he's a super athlete, and if you can get into this grinding game and also add in a bit of you know, variations as well that might throw off Mohamed. Like I say, he's never played someone like Will Salter for a long time, so there's a way to disrupt it. It's just going to be very difficult, isn't it?
And out, 2-1.
It's a trademark Elshorbagy shot, isn't it? Just that short swing.
Made it look very simple, didn't he? That's a lovely shot. Perfect length there, perfect weighted stroke on that volley.
That'll do.
It's not bad. I mean, you just saw the little sort of pop up the forehand line and then off the ground there for that forehand kill, cross court. It's pretty impressive. There we go again, the lift. He's been doing this a lot recently. He's very aware of his kind of advancing years in terms of a professional athlete, especially in a sport like squash. And he's very keen to elongate his career, I know that. And he's using the lobs and the chips down the wall a lot more. He's trying to cut down his movement as much as possible. Something that I really struggled to do. I really struggled to sort of change my game as I got older, and it is a hard thing to do, especially when you run around like a lunatic like me.
And out.
That was a fantastic squeeze there from Salter. Perfect weighted shot there, just off the back wall, just making it really awkward.
Yeah, it was a good squeeze, wasn't it? Back to Elshorbagy, I don't think he really likes the name of the beast anymore, because he's so much more than that and has been for quite a long time. He really tries to think his way around and be very tactical.
Yeah, I mean, we talk about like intelligence, squash intelligence. It's another level to it. It's not just the ability to win constant matches. There's a reason why they do this, and one of the things that I like watching with Elshorbagy in recent years is how he's adapted the variation of height. He uses the lift a lot more when he's up against players that struggle in the air, and I think we'll see that a few times in this match where he'll lift the pace, change the pace, increase, inject pressure just to make Will get more unsettled on that court.
Yeah, he's doing everything here to be as efficient as possible, isn't he? Keep the effort level down, be as languid as possible. Sometimes he plays some incredibly accurate squash when he does that. When he was younger, when he was 17 or 18, he really earned that nickname, the Beast. When he was coming up, it was pretty much like the squash you see from Mustafa Asal, coming through with that unbelievable power. I mean, he still possesses that power, especially the forehand kills, but he's able to do so much more, so much experience as well.
And out, 8-3.
Well, there's Nick Matthew on the left-hand side in the red Dunlop top. And down from Sheffield to Elshorbagy. Of course, himself a multiple winner of this event.
Yeah, Mohamed has had a few battles with him in the past, hasn't he?
Certainly has. Commentated on a few of those
and
myself.
4-8.
Remember one British Open final that went to 5, and they were both
service,
shouting
please?
in each other's ears in the middle of the court. But obviously get on well now. Lots of respect there.
Yeah, touching on that point as well, we've seen quite a lot of coverage of players' coaching selections over the past few years that I don't think anywhere necessarily covered as much in the previous years. And it's interesting to see who the players choose to work with whenever they've retired. The likes of Gregory Gaultier, Jonathan Parr.
4-8.
And it's interesting the relationships that they have, where they take aspects of the coach's game into their own.
Yeah, there's been a few more around as well, hasn't there, with Rod Martin as well, and Robbo in recent times. James Willstrop is doing a lot more coaching these days, and yeah, I guess it's who you want to watch growing up and who you want to sort of emulate a little bit. It's great to have those sort of names still involved in the game and giving something back.
This has been a clinical performance so far from Mohamed Elshorbagy.
It's a good effort though, isn't it, from Salter? I have to mention, we've been talking about Elshorbagy pretty much all of this game so far, but Salter, as you expected, he's put in a good shift here. He's not done a lot wrong. 6 game balls then to the defending champion. That's a good get by Salter. Chance here. Yeah, it's nice.
Fantastic finish. Yeah, just as I say, he has not been blown off court here. He's holding his own, and that's a really nice finish there after a tough rally.
Fan shot on the return of serve. Wasn't fooled though, Salter. That's really well straightened.
That's a fantastic shot.
Just got into a bit of a guessing position there. He expected it to go straight. Sorry, cross court, and that's a brilliant straighten from Salter.
Stroke Salter.
That was a clever shot. That sometimes does not work, and that's worked perfectly, hasn't it?
Yeah, it certainly was. The serve, yeah, down the middle.
7-10, game ball.
Another one. Body serve. Not sure what happened there.
Yes, right.
Bit of contact.
Yeah, must have just been a
game ball.
Little clip on the backswing. This is confident squash. I mean, it takes confidence to serve down the middle against someone like Mohamed Elshorbagy.
No.
Yeah, it looks like he's relishing the opportunity here, Will Salter, but he's got nothing out of that one. Just got himself into a bad position. Poor shot from him in the end, but really good effort from the Englishman. 11-7 the first game in 10 minutes to Elshorbagy. He leads by 1 game to love.
Well, it was an impressive first game from both these players. Mohamed Elshorbagy just showing the class that he is and controlling the tee line and making Will work very hard for each point. But all credit to Will Salter, he's sticking in there. Truly a grinding player. He'll look to expose some of those creative shots that he has to try and disrupt this rhythm that Mohamed Elshorbagy's in. But at the minute, it's looking all Mohamed at the moment, with that first game going 11-7.
Play resume in 60 seconds. Play resume in 30 seconds. Fifteen seconds. Elshorbagy leads. 1 game to love. Love all.
So Mohamed Elshorbagy looking in fine form, really thinking his way through the first game, saving his legs as much as possible, as we've seen a lot in the last 2 or 3 years from him.
Voila.
Will Salter, pretty impressive effort in the first game
And out.
and in the tournament so far, taking out Joe Lee. But as you alluded to, he's a very fit boy, but still quite a bit to work on in terms of perhaps short game and being able to play shots like that, for instance, and be as efficient and clinical. But not a bad start for him, 11-7 against Shorbagy.
Yeah, what I really liked in that first game is some glimpses of trying to disrupt Shorbagy. You know, using the fan shots and even serving down the middle. It is effective in breaking up someone's rhythm.
Yeah,
that is sublime.
It's a beautiful touch. Beautiful touch. Well appreciated by the St George's crowd. He's got some unorthodox shots, doesn't he, at times? I'm not sure he always used to play it like that.
Yeah, such an exaggerated follow through, isn't it? And it takes such of the pace off that ball, and it just floats into the neck.
Yes.
He's enjoying himself in there now.
Yeah, he certainly is. He's had to run a little bit there. There's a nice bit of a flick from Salter and a topspin shot. This is a little bit awkward, this rally for Shorbagy. That's why he went for that shot. I don't think he was enjoying that rally. That's probably the best rally for Salter so far in this match.
Yeah, and you can see from that rally he's not afraid to take a space there, and that's exactly what you need to do as well. It's such a hard ass against someone like Shorbagy, but look at this result you're getting. You're getting a few irritated points from
absolutely two shots, 2 errors, unforced really, in isolation from Shorbagy, and he's back to parity here now. Salter. Yeah, the hand goes up for an apology. Just a little bit fortunate, but he'll take it.
This is an impressive start in this second game from Will Salter. That's great straightening.
I knew he was going to do that. I mean, it's easy from here, isn't it?
Yeah, you read that well. He would have had no chance against you there, would he?
I'm not saying that, but just knew that, you know, that was the opportunity. And Will Salter went flying off to the right as well, didn't he? Had him there. This is a very Mohamed Elshorbagy shot. Didn't even have to be tight, did it? It was just the way that he went into the ball. It was difficult to read.
Yeah, it's the shoulder rotation that he does so well, isn't it? He really rotates that shoulder and gets all the options and shows all of the choices that he's got.
Well, very much a Nick Matthews shot. If you remember that, you know, from the old days, on that backhand, used to almost come over the ball.
Yeah, rolled it, didn't he?
Yeah. Getting a lot back here, Salter. Exceptional athlete.
That's some tough work into the legs of Will Salter. Exactly what Mohamed Elshorbagy wants to do more often in this game. Well punished, you know. It sits up there, and Will's got that ability to put it away.
Well, that was a great shot from the front camera there. You could just see that the ball had disappeared, really. It was never going to be a let ball.
Yeah, he's really bringing in this flare, or the fan shot, isn't it? Right over the top of the ball. Elshorbagy's showing that he's very relaxed on court.
Well, anything really, anything different. He's looking for to sort of keep his opponent guessing and try to find ways to keep the workload down.
I don't think he's going to get much luck here.
No let. Decision upheld. Salter has one review remaining. And down, 6-5. Down. And down.
Another unforced error from
6-all.
Elshorbagy. Slightly uncharacteristic. But it's a credit to Salter's ability to dig in through these rallies. He's not giving into any of them.
Stroke Salter. 7-6. Hello. And out. 7-all.
Slightly choppy second game for both players. A few errors and strokes being given away. Just as I say that, another stroke that's given.
Right on cue.
8-7.
Well, we already know that the winner of this match will be up against Pat Rooney, 5-8 seed. He came through against his pal and training partner, 9-12 seed Ben Smith.
9-7.
He picked up a bit of an injury, didn't he? But managed to complete the match. It's absolutely packed crowd on over on court one for that first match on there. And the women's match currently going on that court one is Katie Malif and Millie Tomlinson. That is that's just gone to 2-love in favour of Malif.
Well, that was a brutal rally for Will Salter, really covering every inch of the court. he's starting to put some serious work into the legs of Salter, isn't he?
Well, you could just see there was just a little bit of a breakdown in
I think it's okay. Yeah, quickly.
He's been moving pretty well. He's been balanced. He's been strong in positions, but that last one, he just sort of lost his balance slightly, and that's always a sign that fatigue is setting in a little bit. So 3 game balls then for Elshorbagy. It's a good get. Another bit of flair there from Elshorbagy, and he was always going to do that. It's one of his favourite shots, the forehand cross-court nick with power and accuracy.
Mr. Salter.
Fantastic shot there. Great finish. And the referee just asking Will Salter to change his shirt. You can just see the sweat droplets there on the top of the surface is being wiped away. Elshorbagy then taking the second game again, 11-7. This time slightly shorter in 9 minutes, and he leads by 2 games to love.
Well, it wasn't plain sailing for Mohamed Elshorbagy in that second game. It really was point for point, right through to the middle section of the game. But towards the business end, Mohamed managed to pull through a far more aggressive style of play towards the end, especially with that absolute throttling into the cross-court nick, which we'll just see here. But great effort here from Will Salter, and you can tell just how much he's putting in because he's been told to change his shirt due to sweat. So we're into an exciting third game now.
Play resume in 60 seconds. Play resume in 30 seconds. Fifteen seconds. Elshorbagy leads. 2 games to love. Love all.
Good retrieval skills from Salter, but lovely finish
Well,
from Mohamed.
Yeah, most players would perhaps go for the nick here, or just something different to that, and he just got the ball a millimetre above the tin. It was exactly the right position, wasn't it?
Two love.
Obviously, there's a bit of work to do here, Steve, but it's looking likely that Elshorbagy is going to get through to play Pat Rooney. What are your thoughts on that one?
Well, you never know. We could see a big comeback here from Salter.
Well, exactly.
You never know,
Yeah. Bit of work to do, but
some
can't see it.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a big hill to climb.
3 love.
But yeah, it's good to see Pat Rooney back on the screens, the Swash TV screens. He's been out with injury for quite some time, so exciting prospect for either of these players. But yeah, like you said, this is all one-way traffic at the moment from Mohamed Elshorbagy.
4 love.
Yeah, well, I mean, we obviously get our stats tomorrow, but I don't think that Pat Rooney has ever beaten Mohamed Elshorbagy, but he's pretty sure he's taken him to 5 and pushed him pretty hard, a couple of 3-1s.
5 love.
Yeah, he's had more success with Marwan as Mohamed's younger brother, who's also in this event. We'll see him later on tonight.
Again, just that fading drop shot, just not going for the nick, just fading it across the court. Beautiful touch there. Sort of shot that Mazen Hesham would be proud of. Great hands from Shorbagy.
Yeah, he's really starting to stretch his opponent now into very awkward and difficult positions. Match duration as well at the minute is only 25 minutes. It's still a healthy duration. Oh, look at that.
Oh,
That
it's
is
a beauty.
so nice.
This time he does go for the nick, and he just feathers it in instead of belting it in there as he did on the forehand side earlier. That was a beautiful touch.
I
And
could
a
watch
look
that
to the
all day.
look to the heavens from Salter. Yeah, Liddy there, beautiful touch. So, chance of a bagel here, and he'll go for it. He can get a sniff here, Shorbagy.
He is enjoying himself, but
He's
that's
missed
just
it.
a bit too much.
He's missed it, and the hand goes up. Both hands go up. It's like he's won the tournament, Salter.
1-7.
But he hasn't. He's just prevented a bagel.
Almost got. Yeah, that was just about to say. Wilstrop owns the right to that one. He's got the copyright, I'm afraid.
He needs to give that back to Wilstrop. He won't mind too much, Shorbagy. I mean, he will go for the bagel if it's there, but the most important thing is winning in 3 and winning with not too much of a deficit in the legs and the energy.
He's really enjoying himself on there at the minute, isn't
He
he?
is.
His whole body language.
Yeah, he's looking good. He's looking controlled and fit on the court, and at times it's just a bit of a short game. And most of the time, pretty much all the time, Shorbagy's winning the
8-1.
points.
Yeah, as I said earlier, the duration is low, isn't it?
No.
And it's that's where Will strives, and is when it gets into the 50s, 60 minutes, because he's going to be just a bit above them. But Mohamed's just done a really good job of not letting it get to that stage.
Absolutely. I mean, it's not that he's unfit, is it? But he is in his 30s, and he wants to try and win this trophy, and he knows how to do it. And he knows that Salter's a fit boy. He's just, we're still under the half an hour mark. The match could end under half an hour or on the half an hour mark, and as you say, that's not giving Salter any chance to get stuck in. That was a great shot there.
2-9.
Fantastic retrieval. You've seen a few of those shots so far in this match where he gets in with such explosivity and still manages to straighten it.
You need a lot of strength to play that shot, don't you? To be able to flick that down the wall on the backhand side.
Down. 3-9. Stroke Salter.
He's done well here. He was on the verge of a bagel, and he's managed to convert 4 points. So, like I said, he doesn't want to give up, and he never does give up in a match.
Down. And down.
There we go.
10-4.
6 match balls for a place in the quarterfinals.
What a shot. What a brilliant shot there.
Elshorbagy.
Shorbagy just giving Salter a little tap on the hip with his racket.
11-7.
Good words there, good words of respect. I think he looks like he's impressed with the youngster there. And it's good to see Shorbagy. I think both players will be happy with their performances there. Elshorbagy just giving the youngster a bit of a lesson. Coming through 11-7, 11-7, 11-4 in bang on half an hour, 3 games to love. Vanessa Atkinson back onto the court, and she'll just have a few quick words with Elshorbagy.
Put your hands together there for a fantastic effort from Will Salter. It's been a while, you forgot about the interview part. He was gone. Just a few words about Will there. He played 2 matches on the backcourts yesterday. I don't know if you realise that. 2 5-setters, a good 2 hours of squash. But there was no sense of him sort of rolling over here today. Left absolutely everything on the court, even in that 3rd game when he was well behind. He just kept on going.
No, he's a very good player. He fought hard. I know playing here is very different to here. It's very difficult to just play here, really. Go from there to here straight away. So just really happy to win. It was a good challenge in the first 2 games, especially the 2nd game we were up till 7-all and then pulled away maybe with a bit of experience. 3rd game you can see maybe he just started getting a bit slow. The matches maybe started affecting a little bit. I also maybe stepped up a little bit more as well in the 3rd game. So just really happy to win my first round. Looking forward for tomorrow now.
Yeah, always tricky to navigate first match after a break. Not the longest summer break ever, but still, the only break that you get really in squash. How has that been for you? Have you been over here? Have you been in Prague? A little bit of both, perhaps?
I've been actually in England the whole summer this year. I've always used to be half the summer in Prague, half here. This time I spent most of it here, really, I really enjoyed it. Trained a lot with the English guys this year in Birmingham. Declan, Nick Wall, Jonah Bryant, don't want to miss anyone, but I even had the squad 2 weeks ago with Nick, was there with Tanya as well, which was really great to be around all these guys, training with them, and I have a good relationship with all of them. Have been to some team events, 3 team events with them now, and we have a very good relationship, which is hard here because we all compete against each other, which is okay, but we're going to do our job, and let's see.
Okay, well, if everything goes to plan, we'll have plenty of opportunities to chat as the week progresses. I'll let you go into the quarterfinals once again. Ladies and gentlemen, Mohamed Elshorbagy.
Well, great respect there shown to his younger opponent. 2-time British national champion and defending champion, proceeds to the quarterfinals. He'll be playing Patrick Rooney. It was a dominant display from here, but all credit to Will Salter. He did not bow out with any means. He was really showing what he's got and pushed him in certain stages of the game. So big respect to him, and a fantastic performance all round from Mohamed Elshorbagy.